Hey, how's everybody doing? T3 Gaming. Alrighty, let's go ahead and maximize this. Did all my little reward gathering today, my free spins. Alright, we're getting up there on all the goodies. Here's what we're going to do today. We got something pretty cool going on today. And it's going to go on for, let's see, it's called Mania Cash Game. It's going to go on for, tell me, 1 day and 18 hours. So we're going to be doing cash games for the next 2 days. And I'm going to try, realistically, I'm going to be playing at the 500K level. I mean, is it possible to get to 1.5 million? I would have to hit some pretty good cards. I don't know if I'm going to get that. But that comes with $150 plus a gold package. You get a scratch off with that one, so I like the scratch off. And you don't get these rewards. I mean, you have to get pretty high up to get something that's decent. So I don't even know if it's worth it, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm gonna do it just because it's there. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it anyway to get. Well, I'm gonna do my expansions 1 and 2. And we want to try to get many of these again because we get those tickets. Okay, and those tickets are gonna pay us off in the long run. And then we'll play. We're not gonna determine today, so there'll be cash game stuff down here. Say hello at the table. So we're gonna go ahead and get a couple of these real quick. And then we're going to do Mania Cash Game, so we'll probably stay here until we hopefully get at least something. Okay, so, yeah, I needed to... Expansion, that's right. Alright. Down here, that's where I got to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and do... How much is it going to cost to do that? I don't want to spend too much on it. $100? Nah. We're going to go to the cheap ones. How much this one cost? 75. Okay, we're going to upgrade that one. And I'm sure we have... Yeah, we got one of those. That's going to be 50. So we're going to do the cheap ones. Alright, so we got a couple of those already sitting there waiting for us. We'll go at the table, say hello. And, is there a different mania? I just want to make sure I don't come in here. Okay, all in or forward. Yeah, right. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump down to our 510K. I'm going to go ahead and get our 500K. Select. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some Mania Cash Game rewards here. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, these guys are going to be getting silly out here. So basically, I'm basically giving up 500,000 because I'll go all in one time, probably on a good hand. Because I have a feeling that's what they're going to be doing to try to get those rewards. And that's the #1 reason why you guys lose your bankroll, because you're trying to play these side games. Don't lose your bankroll. Set an amount, and that's it. My amount's 500K. If I lose this 500K, we're done. Okay, and then I'll play sit and goes or whatever. But I'm not gonna go broke over because and the rewards are not worth what they're asking me to do. So I'm gonna call it 10K. See if they don't go throwing them all in. So we'll see what they're gonna do here. Ace 3 solid. Okay, so we get top pair. A couple clubs out there. We get some backdoor runner. So I'm gonna go ahead and bet, and I'm gonna bet probably half that pot. See if I can get a little value for the ace, and hope there's no clubs out there. Now, if he shoved, would I call? Absolutely. Like I said, I'm going to give it 500K. Alright. Alright, so we got the 9-10. I'm going to go ahead and call. I'm on the cutoff. I'm not going to call no raise on it, though. But it's definitely a nice hand to see a flop. Okay, so he's checking. Alright, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have open-ended straight draw. We definitely got to bet this. This is something I would probably go all in with if they push and shove, because I got the open-ended plus top here. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it now because it's going to happen anyway. He's on a flush draw probably. Alright, so we got that. My guess, he's a pretty decent player because if he was on a flush draw and he let it go, that's a good move. That's a smart move. Okay, so we got the king 8. Let's go ahead He's going to min raise it. I'm not going to give up my blind for a min raise. We hit 2 flops in a row, so we'll see what happens here. All right, we got the 8 middle. We got the bottom pair. If he's going to bet, I'm going to have to fold. I'm not going to call with the bottom pair. And if we get a king, that puts us straight out there. So we're kind of in a bad bind here. Yeah, so we're going to let him have it. We're going to let him have it. I mean, what is he? I mean, is he calling with the queen, or is he betting with an ace? Is my 8 good? Who knows? Okay, we're not going to see it though. All right, so we have nobody on the table anymore. Not much cash here either. All right, so we're going to fold the queen 3. We need some people at this table. It says mansion hunt on this table. I wonder if I'm even getting credit for that cash game, the Mania cash game. Better be. Okay. I look for another room. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to call one time, so I'm going to all in. And they're all, you got the same, give me this, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, okay, good, got the Mania. Okay, so they left. They left. Table broke up, they got pissed. Alright, so I won 500,000 because they didn't have a full stack. So let's go in here. So that was pretty good. Let's go ahead and claim some stuff here. Property, you get the property. Go on, fire the table. I didn't say hello, so I'm gonna have to go in and say hello. Play 10 hands. These are easy ones. I gotta play 10 hands. Win 1 million chips in a cash game. So we're already almost halfway there. Okay. Alright, so let's open that up. Should be able to get a bronze ticket. Where's my bronze ticket? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a different game. That's a different game. That's what's that damn name? Governor of Poker. Alright, so do I have another one here or what? Oh yeah, we got the Mania. Let's go ahead and collect that. Received Mania gift. So we got 2 of those. Okay, so we're halfway. So let's go ahead and jump back in. I gotta go say hello. Won 2K, now we went to 5K, okay. So we did pretty good, so we're up 500K, so that means even if I lose my stack, we're going to break even, so let's say hello. Got that. Okay, we're going to check. Ace, Jack. Probably not going to go all in with it, but if we had kept more diamonds, so that'd be nice. Okay. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, do they have a 6? Because I got the bottom end of that straight. I'll tell you right now. This is just a sucker bet here. I get the bottom end straight. All they need is a 6, and they get me beat. And there's 3 callers. Stop it. If they don't get a 6, I'll be very surprised. And if he's calling that and he doesn't have a 6, again, surprise. No 6, unbelievable. Ace 8, that is the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. Oh no, he had the ace. My bad. What am I talking about? Still, it was the bottom end of the straight. Any 6 would have beat him. He didn't recognize that, so. Alright, 10-3. We're going to go ahead and call. We're halfway there. Give me a couple 10s and 3s. Okay, 79-10. Yeah, we're not going to play with that no more. So we got to get, 10 hands played. Get ourselves another mission here completed. Jack 9. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give it a call. We'll check. Come on, do something, will you? Well, if I hit a Jack of 9, well, that's not going to happen now because I'm going to get out, but. And tomorrow will be well, play 10 hands. Depending on how well I do today in the cash game, which we start off pretty good. I'm gonna fool with that. I'm probably not gonna go for the Mania tomorrow because the awards you'd have to win pretty high, and I'm not playing at a limit where I can play that high, where I can win that much. So it's really not going to be worth going any more into that. So I may just do my sit and go 3 strikes and you're out tomorrow. Alright, so we're going to have to check that. Give me a king and then give me a 6. Okay, how about a queen? Okay, 9. I got to take him off the queen right now. So if he bets 20, I'm going to call him. If he's got an ace, oh, unbelievable. How it's sad. Alright, so we got some kings. We're going to bet pot. I want to get some money in there. Alright, so they're all calling me. Alright, so we're going to all in. They get hearts out there. They're going to have to draw for those hearts. Give me a king or a 5. The full house would beat his hearts. 9-7. There we go. Yep, well played, you betcha. Win hands with the full house, so we got some good stuff going here. We got an 8. We're going to call that. No, he's throwing them all in. I'm going to fold because I'm not going to give all my shit back there. I just got 6-7. I got, how about that? And he had 2 pair. I would have had to set. I would have won, but hey. I'm not going to give them all back just like that. So we're almost at 12 million. Okay, so we got the ace 3. See if this guy's tilting, if he throws them all in. Yeah, knew that was, I read that like a book. Alright, Jack 8. Good for you. Got your stack back. Just to hand it over to me when I'm ready. King 5. Any raises? Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get a king and then a 5. How about a 5 and no king? Okay. Give me another 5. There could be a straight out there. There's my king. So we're gonna bet. We're gonna bet the pot, and let's hope to God there ain't no 2-3 out there or something like that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna bet half the pot. $180K. Unbelievable. No, you know the 2's out there. I can't call it. Yep, there they are. 2 pair. You have to learn how to get the hell out of those type of hands. Most time they're gonna have it. I tied that guy, but sometimes they just make stupid plays, but most of the time you're gonna lose. So I'm not gonna call 10-2. So that had 2 written all over it. That damn card came out. I knew I lost. All right. So let's see if we can get ourselves another good double up hand. He's got some chips over here. Let's see what he's got. He's got 86 million, so he's doing pretty good. He's got some rings. I got to figure out how to get those. I think a lot of people go broke getting those damn rings. That's why I got to figure out a strategic way of doing it where I don't go broke. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and call the 5,000. See if we can flop a straight flush here. Nope, we get the 7 though. Middle pair. He said goodbye. Alright, so we get some checks. I'm just going to bet 10,000, see if they miss it completely, they'll get up. Okay. Alright. If he has anything, he'll call 10. Unbelievable. That's a joke. Now we get 7s. Alright, this is probably my last time. If I don't hit it, I'm not going to go give my chips back. Alright, so we get the jack, we get the... If they don't have the jack, I get the best hand, so I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so we get 7s and 3s. A 3 definitely could be out there, but if I get that 7... Of course you got the 3. Alright, so we did pretty good. Let's get out here. We made about 750,000 today, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead and claim our mission, see if we get a little bit more. Alright. We almost won $1 million in chips. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. Get 100 of those. So we got our... Basically, we got our Monopoly money back. Okay. Nothing there, so let's go ahead and claim that one. So that's what we got so far. We needed 1.5 million. Probably not going to deal with it tomorrow. I will do with tournaments tomorrow, so we'll do tournament. I wish they had like a bigger tournament that we can get into, but they don't, so. Alright, so we're going to do New York. Try to get that, build that up. Where are we at here right now? We're at 7. We need to get up to 15 to get to the next one. So we're going to try to build that up. How we doing over here in the FKP ballers? All right. So I'm not doing too bad. I got the chest and he got the chest, so we did pretty good. We got some chests. I got to get up. So tomorrow, I got one day. I got to get some tournament wins to get that. All right. So we did pretty good. We're up to 11.8. Well, we had 11 million when we started, so we had a nice 800,000 winning day. All right, so you all have a great day. Oh, we went up to 25, so we're building it up. So you all have a great day. Please give me that like and then give me a subscribe, and we will keep these videos coming. Have an excellent day.